welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today on Anime Reaction, we watched the 7th episode of Bungou Stray Dogs. Please support the official release. We now return you to your regularly scheduled idiots.
Ding!
If you want to check out our reaction to the 7th episode of Bungou Stray Dogs, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga. Don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching.
So, this time on Bungou Stray Dogs, we wrap up the Azur Messenger arc.
Which, you know what? The mystery lady strikes again.
Yeah. Definitely in these sorts of series, if you want to find out who's responsible, just look for the one victim who lived. More often than not, the mysterious woman.
A time-honored trope. Yeah, a time-honored trope. Back to the hard-boiled days of detective stories, novellas, and film noir.
Yeah. But yeah, so basically they were going to go stop the bomb. They found out where the bomb was, which was right next to the
Good old Ronpo.
yeah. But it was right next to the oil and fuel storage facilities in Yokohama, which would suck if that went off.
I pyro boner so hard right now.
But yeah, then so the bomb squad couldn't defuse it for whatever reason. They couldn't even attempt to defuse it for whatever reason.
Well, the ordinary good guys have to be useless in these stories.
Typically, yeah.
The police and the self-defense force, you know how it is.
But then they figured out where the controls for it were, and they went to go confront the enemies.
I wonder if this is the right place.
What tipped you off?
The grenades or the bullets?
Yeah.
Alright, I don't think this is the right place, though.
Yeah, no.
That's all right. Let's go back and ask for directions.
Right. But yeah, so they managed to defuse the bomb, or I guess they managed to stop it. They just turned the key.
After a very nice tag team fight with Dazai and the Kunikita.
Yep.
Oh, man.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, how could they even tell what the other were thinking when they're that far away and can't really communicate with each other verbally?
Danzai said a name. That was it.
Yeah. He just took a look after he said his name and just knew what he was saying. That was brilliant.
And that's why they're partners.
Yep.
Squad goals.
I think something that I want to point out is, so in other mystery animes, or in other crime series in general, right? There's always a high up boss that ends up being the pinnacle of the season, right?
So like the big bad you always find out later.
Yeah.
Another mastermind or someone around the corner.
Yeah. I pointed this out in the reaction that these 2 episodes with the Azur Messenger really could have been stretched out to an entire season worth of info.
Yeah, and I think more like a half season, I think.
But it could have been a much more significant story arc.
Yeah.
I think is what you two are getting at.
Yeah.
I agree.
And the reason why I want to point that out is because this is, I'm sure, is something similar to what might have happened in the manga. Yeah. Or if this is an original piece.
It's based off a manga.
Okay. If the manga is really drawn out like I think it might be, then this is a very good example of compression. This is how compression could be worked.
Should be worked.
Should be
worked.
Yeah, basically, it could have been stretched out to 6, or as you put, even 12 episodes. But they managed to put it into 2 episodes, but it didn't really feel rushed.
Not at all.
You were able to get the essential parts of the story, the most impactful parts of the story, and again, it was wonderfully paced.
It was laced with fantastic comedy. Oh, here's the book.
What did you?
That's just mean.
Oh, hey, it's Rompo.
Right?
This anime does smile fade so damn well, and the comedy is hilarious.
Yeah, it really does a good job of the mood whiplash. But yeah, and then at the end of the episode, basically Donzai manages to find out that somebody was feeding the people who decided to put the bomb there. Somebody was feeding them false information to make them target the agency rather than the mafia when they wanted to try to take over Yokohama, and lured that person out to a random location. Of course, he brings Kunakita into it, and then man, I can't remember that kid's name. The hacker guy. Yeah.
Those are
Doesn't matter much now.
The one who the Azur king killed his father. So he comes out because he hacked into the email, and then finds out that the Azur Messenger is the mysterious woman, the lone survivor.
And girlfriend of the Azur King.
Yes, and the girlfriend of the Azur King.
And then all the jobs were finished.
So the kid gets shot.
Yeah.
And then so Donzai instead of shooting her and basically getting in trouble because of excessive use of force, drops his weapon, and the kid just so happens to pick it up.
Catches it.
Well, yeah, you know that's what Donzai's plan was, but
yeah, that was. Yeah.
I gotta say, that kid was a really good shot when he was, fucking dying.
On his back end, yeah, a couple holes in his chest.
On his back with some holes in his chest, dying.
Yeah.
He was a really good shot.
One shot, one kill.
Well, actually, he shot her 3 times, but the pool of blood that spread out from her body spread out really quickly, which means that he probably hit some arteries.
And grouped it tight.
Nice. Tight.
I was thinking he was just playing for the gun to discharge accidentally and just position it.
That's what I thought too.
That's what I thought too.
That's what I thought too, and I was totally ready to call the anime out on that.
They're always totally ready to call bullshit.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
That is completely made up Hollywood bullshit.
Same thing with the photo enhancement, but that's a trope that's...
Yeah, that's why I didn't really react to the photo enhancement. I'm like, I probably shouldn't say anything there.
I mean, yeah, unlikely. Still impressive.
Actually, impossible in real life. Yeah, but very impressive in fiction. But yeah, so I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm Rizzo.
I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
See you next time.